future's in your hands.
Good evening and welcome. Before we begin our celebration tonight, will you please pray with me? Father, as we begin our celebration together, we pause to say thank you. You've been so good to each of us here, professors and graduates, family members. You've brought us to this place and this time in our lives. You have allowed us to pursue our dreams. You've given us success. Thank you for our amazing friends, colleagues, families. Tonight, as we celebrate the hard work and accomplishments represented here, we remember your faithfulness and we say thank you. In Jesus' name, amen. Please welcome Dr. Renee Posa.
Welcome. Welcome to the College of Nursing and Health Sciences Spring 2025 Evening of Excellence. Are you excited? We are. We always say this is like planning and executing a wedding, and we're so happy you're here to take part in this. We get married 3 times a year. This is a very special evening, which brings together our master's and doctoral graduates with the faculty and staff and their family and friends as we celebrate the hooding ceremony. Like I mentioned, my name is Dr. Renee Posa, and I have the privilege of serving as the Dean of the College of Nursing and Health Sciences. We're so grateful that you are here to witness this culminating ceremony and participating with us as we congratulate each graduate on this significant milestone in their career. We're so pleased to see you, the graduates, your families and friends, and I bring warm greetings to our honored guests, faculty, staff, family and friends, and most importantly, our graduates. Like I mentioned, tonight's ceremony is the culmination of a rigorous graduate program, either at the master's or doctoral level in one of several disciplines represented here tonight. These students join an elite group of individuals demonstrating the necessary knowledge level, skills, and competence in the area of nursing, healthcare administration, public health, child life, physical education, and sports management. These students and soon-to-be graduates exhibit the courage and curiosity as they took on the challenge of graduate school, often while juggling other responsibilities such as jobs, families, and volunteer efforts. The sacrifice exhibited by you is significant. Tonight, we will honor and hood graduates who will be receiving the Doctorate of Philosophy in Nursing, or the PhD, the Doctorate in Nursing Practice, DNP, and these graduates join a very small percentage of nurses who hold doctoral degrees in the discipline. Less than 1% of nurses go on to doctoral education. These doctoral programs allow for the development and generation of new knowledge in the field and the implementation of evidence-based interventions and strategies to improve health. These graduates have honed their clinical and research expertise working alongside doctoral faculty, mentors, and preceptors, disseminating their findings in national presentations and publications. While we will hood them here tonight with their chair or major faculty mentor, these doctoral students will also be hooded on stage as part of the graduate ceremony on Saturday afternoon. Tonight, we also honor graduates from the Master's of Science degree in Nursing, the Master's of Science degree in Physical Education, the Master of Arts in Physical Education, the Master's of Public Health, and the Master's of Science in Child Life. These rigorous programs involve many hours of study, research, clinical practice, and internships, leading to the master's degree. Your faculty and I congratulate you on this significant accomplishment. The current demand for healthcare practitioners educated at the graduate level for advanced practice, clinical specialties, leadership, public health teaching, and research roles far exceeds the supply. And research shows that patients cared for by individuals with advanced degrees have significantly better outcomes. Therefore, we uphold our responsibility as APU nurse educators and faculty educators to graduate difference makers positioned to impact the outcomes of those you serve. So we celebrate with each graduate here tonight and recognize the resilience and dedication you exhibited to reach this milestone. The College of Nursing and Health Science faculty and staff are so proud of you, and we look forward to hearing about your future and the journey you will take with the next steps in your career. Now, you have a few people that are sitting around you, graduates. I want you to turn to your family and friends and celebrate them with some applause for them supporting you along your journey. And you would not be here tonight without a highly educated, experienced, talented, and supportive group of faculty and staff that impart wisdom and mentorship in the classroom and clinical settings as they guide and partner with you along your journey. So will the faculty and staff of the College of Nursing and Health Sciences please stand to be recognized? My hope is that your program of study has not only prepared you to be excellent in your discipline and specialization, but that we have prepared you to be a difference maker, positioned to make an impact. You demonstrate APU's 4 cornerstones of Christ, scholarship, community, and service in your commitment and calling to your career. We see this as a covenantal calling to each other and to the profession as you serve with grace, compassion, and the love of Christ. As part of the APU motto, God First, our mission is to create real agents of change, positioned to provide significant leadership in your workplace, your communities, and your sphere of influence. We hope the very best for your future. Congratulations to each and every one of you on this remarkable achievement. We are honored to call you our graduates and our alumni. May God continue to bless you. Look to your future with hope, joy, and assurance in God's promises. It is now my pleasure to introduce our Provost and Chief Academic Officer, Dr. Anita Hank.
Good evening, and what a privilege it is to be with you this evening. I am honored to bring greetings from the Academy, from faculty across the university to these graduates from the College of Nursing and Health Sciences, your distinguished guests, and your remarkable faculty and staff. As you begin this first of multiple celebrations this weekend, concluding with commencement on Saturday in this very room, I want to urge you, graduates, to enjoy the unique position you have achieved. In earning a master's, less than 13% of the US population has earned a master's degree in all fields. At the doctoral level of all fields, it's less than 3%, and as Dr. Poza just said, within nursing and health sciences, it's often less than 1%. So I want you to accept all of the accolades that you receive with gratitude, but also a measure of humility. Thankfulness for all who were a part of your journey, family, employers, neighbors, childcare providers, people who took care of things for you, your families, your faculty, your staff. In Scripture, in Luke 12:48, it says this, "To whom much is given, much is expected." So I urge you to steward well the privilege of this life-changing event, both the education that you've received and the degree that you'll now carry with you forever. I feel particularly strongly about this because education transforms the lives of students, families, and communities. And if you are the first in your family, you're setting a path for those behind you. As I know you will, I urge you to make your family proud, make your faculty and university proud, and even more, live always in ways that honor God. Congratulations.
Good evening. I want to welcome everyone here. To our students, congratulations on your achievements. And to the faculty, family, and friends, I extend our gratitude for supporting these student successes. I want to thank Dean Posa for inviting me to give this speech, and I'm truly honored to be here with all of you. So I'll start with an introduction. My name is Dr. Teresa Dodd-Butera. I'm the Associate Dean for Research, and my background is in both nursing and toxicology and public health. So I'm very interested that we really can celebrate with all of our graduates in the different vocations that they'll be representing tonight. Since this is the Evening of Excellence, I thought I would reflect on how we pursue excellence and what it's taken for you to get here, and also how to continue pursuing excellence. So starting with the definition, what is excellence? Well, excellence calls to mind a quality, a process of high standards, which you've all achieved. Distinction, something that sets one apart from another. And we just heard you're in a very elite group to be sitting here, and we thank God for that. So from the readings I did to prepare for this talk, from my experience, people told me, keep it short, and then just keep it from the heart. So that's what I've tried to do. I reflected on 3 categories that I thought were important in the pursuit of excellence, and those include identity, intellect, and inspiration. So if you remember in the gospel in Matthew, Jesus asked his disciples, "Who do you say I am?" So I wanted to turn that question for all of you to reflect on. Who do you say you are? Who do you say Christ is? I want to take the occasion to celebrate a type of identity, that is vocational identity, by certainly celebrating all that we have represented tonight. It's very exciting to have the College of Nursing and Health Sciences, which includes both of our schools. So some people here may identify as with the MSN in Nursing program, Healthcare Administration, Nursing Education, Doctoral Studies. We have Child Life here, Physical Therapy, Kinesiology, and Public Health. But before we think about vocational identity, from the Listening for the Voice of Vocation, Parker Palmer has a saying of "let your life speak." But he's quoted as saying, "Before I can tell my life what I want to do with it, I must listen to my life telling me who I am." So human identity is the fact of being, of who you are and what you are, and I want to add wherever you are. You're taking the values and ethics from APU and from your profession out into the world, and we hope that's part of your identity. In our Christian belief system, Jeremiah 1:5 tells us that the Lord knew us and dedicated us before we were born. So the ongoing search and definition of your identity is a chance to gain clarity of purpose in pursuit of excellence in work and life. The second grouping that I came to think about in terms of your pursuit of excellence now and in the future, and for all of us here, is our intellect. So I want to ask the question to challenge you, how will you expand your knowledge as you go forward? You have certainly all achieved much and worked hard to be here tonight. But as you know, your faculty don't want you to be finished with that journey. Each of our professions here is committed to lifelong learning. You've heard of evidence-based practice, hypothesis-driven research. You know about evaluation research. Personal evaluation, though, that is important for lifelong learning includes the virtue of humility, as we've heard before. We know that we don't have to know everything. As a matter of fact, we never will know everything. And we also have to know that pursuing excellence is not the same as pursuing perfection. Lifelong learning is an acceptance of the fact that we are committed to evaluating and learning at every turn in our life. Ralph Waldo Emerson said, "In my walks, every man I meet is my superior in some way, and in that I learn from him." So we can be committed to learning from every person that we meet every day. I really believe that would change not only ourselves, our professions, but it would change our world. We think and we interact with people. Sometimes we agree and sometimes we disagree. We can certainly learn from those who are like-minded. We're here, we have professional ethics and values, and you've learned from your faculty. We have like-mindedness in our professions. But we can also be better and learn from people who believe differently, who see things in a different way. If we ask God, every person that comes into our lives, why did you put that person here? That gives us an opportunity to pursue excellence and learn further. As Christians, we have a model of a person who interacted with people from all walks and all ways of life. Jesus Christ, the human face of God, taught us about excellence in service and in love. But he also demonstrated that he was willing to teach and to talk in a place of worship or a place at the side of the road. What a great example of pursuing a life of excellence and of reflection. And in our vocations, developing both a reflective and intellectual approach to our work allows us to engage with humility and continuous learning. And so the last question I ask of you is about inspiration. Who or what is your inspiration? And where will you seek it? Work itself can be valuable and inspiring, very self-satisfying. We're using the talents we're given. And we can turn to different spiritual traditions to look at how work is valued. Pope Francis, who recently passed away, said that work is not only a means of earning a living, it's also a place where we express ourselves. We can feel useful and learn the great lesson of concreteness, which helps keep the spiritual life from becoming spiritualism. In the practice of the philosophy of Buddhism, work can be used for a spiritual practice that enhances our mindfulness and deepens our connections. Ihsan from Islam actually literally means goodness or excellence. And in the code of the Jewish law, it admires diligence in work, but it cautions us, work to live, don't live to work. And we have from Ecclesiastes the promise and the challenge that anything you can turn your hand to, do that with the power that you have. We have the example of God's creation. What a pursuit of excellence to look around our world. There's so many examples of why continuing to pursue excellence, you're just getting started, and we're very proud of you for doing so. So I do want to challenge you to define your identity, to expand your intellect, and to seek your inspiration in your continued pursuit of excellence. The questions posed allow us to point back to a life and vocation of stewardship and not ownership or ego. As stated from Thomas White, who is the president of Cedarville University, he says that by pursuing excellence, we glorify God and encourage human flourishing. I want to congratulate all of you again. Thank you all for being here, and thank you for listening. God bless you.
All right, how's everybody doing tonight? As you see, I am affiliated with service members. I was served in the United States Army for 12 years. And believe it or not, I was in a veterinary science division of the Army. So the veterinarian did large and small animal medicine, and some of us went on that track. I went on the food safety track. So if there's anyone out there who has been in the military or just has a penchant for raising their hand really high right now, can I get people to raise your hand really high for your military service members? All right. Well, you know what? I'm going to bring up our gentleman here. But before I do that, I'm going to tell you about a quick story about a lesson that I learned. And she was talking about excellence and applying yourself in that manner. So when you go to a military school, you can nod your head if you've done these things. You have a physical fitness test as soon as you get there, and then you go to school. Well, I was on a 9-week school, Fort Sam Houston, Texas. It's where the medical field goes to school at. So I was there for 9 weeks. Got there, physical fitness test, exam first week, the pressure was on. If you don't pass the test, you get sent home. If you don't pass the physical fitness test, you get sent home. So after studying, we all worked out every night together and made sure everybody passed. Well, it was a few of us that if you do really well and get over 90% in your grades for school, and you get 300, which is a perfect score on the PT test, you are on the commandant's list, which looks really good for your unit when you go back, and you usually get promoted pretty quick. So it was about 4 of us, and we did that every time. we got straight A's, and we got a perfect score on a physical fitness test. Well, one of the cadre heard us kind of bragging about that. Oh yeah, tomorrow we're in week 6. I'm gonna get my 300, and I already aced the test earlier today, so I'm gonna stay on the commandant's list. So we go at 0500 in the morning. We're doing our stuff, and then a few of us came into the front of the line, and I saw the cadre kind of looking at each other, and I said, okay. So when I started doing my push-ups, I usually did 80 in 1 minute, and then I coasted for the next minute to complete the test, and I usually got 100 in that category. So I started, and he counted 1, 1, 1, 1, totally psyched me out. I'm thinking, no longer am I going to get a 300. No longer am I going to be on the commandant's list. No longer, all these things are flashing through my head. So at the end, I did 25, which was passing. And he looked at me, he said, you know what? I heard you guys last night. And he said, if you really were going to do something special, after you got done with the 2-minute run, which I did at that time in 10 minutes, which was pretty good, he said, you would have went back and helped somebody else complete it so they didn't fail the PT test. There and then I knew that it's not all about what you can do yourself. You can be a rock star, but if you don't help someone else and you have the capacity to do so, you're not doing enough. So that's the lesson that I want you guys are used to being high achievement, high performers. But when you help other people out, I think the blessing and grace from God extends not only to your academics in your life, but it also helps other people because they're going to need a helping hand at some point in their life too. So that's my lesson for today. So our military student, you want to come up? Justin Tolentino. United States Air Force Reserve, 6 years. Military occupational specialty is refuel and bomber aircraft. Maintenance specialist. That's some serious stuff. And this is what he said. I want to give my deepest thanks to the people who carried me across the finish line. To my incredible wife, Marvick, thank you for loving me on my best days and sticking with me on the long, sleep-deprived ones, and for your unwavering support. To my 4 amazing kids, Madison, Mason, Mia, and Miles, thank you for every hug, every good job, Dad, and cheering me on, even when it meant sacrificing for late-night study sessions. To my parents and in-laws who never stopped nudging me to aim higher, that's an Air Force term, aim high Air Force. They stuck with it. And to my brothers and sisters, you are the unseen scaffolding behind this achievement, Levi and Angel too. I could never have reached the lifelong goal without each one of you. Your love, patience, relentless support turned a daunting journey into a shared victory. Good job. I'm going to provide him with a challenge coin. This is commemorating his journey, but also allowing him to choose the right path and lead the way. I feel like a magician. So here's our graduation sash for our military connected students. Jonathan, I just want to say keep going. Whatever you choose, you're going to be great at it.
Feel free to sing along if you know the words. You give life, you are love, you bring light to the darkness, you give hope, you restore every heart that is broken. Great are you, Lord. It's your breath in our lungs, so we pour out our praise. We pour out our praise. It's your breath in our lungs, so we pour out our praise to you only. We sing great are you, Lord. You give life, you are love, Lord, you bring light to the darkness, you give hope, you restore every heart that is broken. Oh, and great are you, Lord. Oh, it's your breath in our lungs, so we pour out our praise. We pour out our praise. It's your breath in our lungs, so we pour out our praise to you only. It's your breath in our lungs, so we pour out our praise. We pour out our praise. It's your breath in our lungs, so we pour out our praise to you only. We sing great, oh great are you, Lord. Oh, we sing great, oh great are you, Lord. And all the earth will shout your praise. Our hearts will cry, these bones will sing. Great are you, Lord, yeah. And all the earth will shout your praise. Our hearts will cry, these bones will sing, singing, great are you, Lord, yeah. And all the earth will shout your praise. Our hearts will cry, these bones will sing, great, oh
Hi, everyone. I am Dr. Marissa Brash, and I am the chair for the Master of Public Health program in the School of Health Sciences, and I'm excited to begin our hooding ceremony. So, what's going to begin is all of our graduates are going to come up onto the stage one at a time, program by program. Our dean, Renee Pozo, will help hood them along with one of the program faculty. Please feel free to cheer and yell and whoop as loud as you want for your graduates. We will do one program at a time, and so I'm excited to begin our ceremony. If our Master of Public Health graduates could please come to the stage. We will read each student's name, their degree, and the title of their capstone or thesis or dissertation, so you get to learn a little bit about what they've been doing. Oh, wait, come to me. Sorry, I should clarify. I will be reading the public health students' names, and our Professor Coy Parada and our Dean, Renee Pozo, will be hooding each of our students. My first time doing this. So, our first MPH student is Angela Garcia, who is getting a degree in the Master of Public Health. The title of her capstone presentation is The Social Determinants of Health Affecting Racial and Ethnic Minorities Among Cancer Patients Within Los Angeles County. Brissa Fatima Martinez, degree Master of Public Health. The title of her capstone is Bloodborne Infectious Diseases in the United States Prison Systems and Differences in Access and Quality Care in Incarcerated Men and Women. Andrew Tavukian, degree Master of Public Health. Capstone title, Examining the Impact of Solid Waste Landfill Sites and Operations on Public Health, a Literature Review. Ana Maria Ramos, degree Master of Public Health. Title of her capstone, The Mental Health Impact of Caregiving, a review of stress and psychological outcomes in parents of children with autism spectrum disorder. Jessica Carter, degree Master of Public Health. The title of her capstone, Emergency Preparedness in Families with Children with Autism Spectrum Disorders. Delilah Calderon, degree Master of Public Health. The title of her capstone, The Impact of Parental Leave Policies on Maternal Mental Health Among Working Mothers in the United States. David Stephen Bernola, degree Master of Public Health. Title of his capstone, Nutritional Strategies Supporting Brain Healing and Recovery from Traumatic Brain Injury Across Diverse Populations. Paige Uyahara, degree Master of Public Health. The title of her capstone paper, Athletes Are Human Too, the mental health battle of collegiate student athletes. Annika Jorgensen, degree Master of Public Health. The title of her capstone paper, The Impact of Short-Term Medical Missions on Health Outcomes and Access to Care, a literature review of benefits, challenges, and long-term sustainability. Congratulations to all of our MPH graduates.
Hi, everybody. I am Jody Wilkinson. I'm the chair of the Department of Kinesiology. And we have 3 graduates with us here, well, 4 graduates here with us tonight that have Masters of Arts in Physical Education or Masters of Science that I'll be introducing. So you guys want to come on up to the stage. As they're coming up, yeah, just a little bit about our department. In our graduate program, we have 2 degrees, Masters of Arts in Physical Education, where we're preparing teachers for K through 12 in physical education. And then we have a Masters of Science in Physical Education, where we're actually training a variety of professionals that are going to go on at all levels of education, including community colleges, sports administration, coaching, teaching. We have 13 graduates in our program this semester. Our program's unique, though. It is an online program. So we have 4 students that made it tonight, but we have students that really span the globe, from China to Japan to the foreign countries of Texas and New York. So we are proud of you guys. Congratulations. This is Nada Martinez. She has a fan club, obviously. She got her Master's of Science in Physical Education with a specialty in sports management. All our students do a capstone project. Her capstone was Optimizing Performance, exploring the impact of nutrition on college athletes' athletic performance. This is Armando Cifuentes. He got his Master's of Arts in Physical Education. Yeah, you noticed me give Mondo a hug. I actually teach in our undergraduate program, and Mondo was one of my undergrad students, so we're really proud of him. His capstone, The Impact of Sleep on Recovery in High-Performing Athletes. This is Jordan Armstrong. Jordan got his Master's of Arts in Physical Education. His capstone, a comparative analysis of revenue generation models in the nonprofit and school-based youth sports. Yeah, hugs mean that I taught them as undergrads as well. So it's Raymond, we call him Ray. He achieved his Master's of Arts in Physical Education. The title of his capstone, Comparing Democratic and Autocratic Coaching Styles on Team Cohesion and Performance in Collegiate Sports. Congratulations, everybody. Thank you.
I'm a little short. Good evening. I'm Dr. Charity Vasquez, and I'm the chair of our Department of Child Life here within our college. And I have the privilege of recognizing our graduates who are here today. If our Child Life graduates can come up, that would be great. Accompanying with me is our Professor Elena Lee and Dr. Poza are going to be hooding them. This is David Yano, Master of Science in Child Life, and the title of his thesis paper is Meeting the Needs of Chronically Ill Adolescents and Young Adults, How Child Life Services Impacts the AYA Population. We have Francesca Monjes, Master of Science in Child Life. And Francesca is doing her internship at Valley Presbyterian here in Van Nuys. We have 2 tracks. One is thesis route and one is internship, intensive internship. So thank you. Natalie Baltazar DeVries, Master of Science in Child Life, and Natalie is also doing her internship at Valley Presbyterian here in Van Nuys. Liliana Diaz, Master of Science in Child Life. The title of her clinical project at the hospital she's doing internship is How to Talk to Children and Families About Suicide and Mental Health in the Hospital. Katrina Catches, Master of Science in Child Life. Katrina's title of her case study is on pediatric multiple sclerosis, and she just completed her internship over at St. Vincent Providence in Portland. Alyssa De Vera, Master of Science in Child Life. The title of, Alyssa also is completing her internship actually at UC San Diego Health.
Good evening. I'm Dr. Linda Searle-Leach, and I have the privilege of being the chair of our doctoral programs in the School of Nursing. Would the doctoral graduates please come to the stage? We award 2 doctoral degrees. One is a clinical doctorate, the Doctorate of Nursing Practice, or DNP, and we also award the traditional Doctor of Philosophy, PhD. Our clinical doctorate graduates work in the clinical practice setting and take research findings, evaluate them, and determine what might be the best practices for nursing practice. And with our PhD graduates, they have conducted original research and will continue to be able to do that in many settings, the practice setting as well as academia. So I will be reading the names of our graduates tonight, starting with PhD. Montiel Brandman, and she will be hooded by Dr. Iris Lee. The title of her dissertation research, The Effects of a Community-Based Ethnic Sisterhood Group on Depression in African American Women. Eunice Akinrele. She is a Doctorate of Nursing Practice DNP graduate. The title of her dissertation, using her scholarly project, using mobile technology to increase medication adherence in adult students. And Eunice was hooded by Dr. Carl Reynolds. Nancy Aguirre McCoy, DNP graduate, and she is being hooded by Dr. Christine Tarver. The title of her scholarly project, Standardization of a Preceptor Training Program for Advanced Practice Providers in a California Cancer Center. Congratulations, graduates. We're so proud of you.
So good evening, everyone. I'm Dr. Julie McGinnis, and it's my privilege to call up the MSN, Healthcare Administration and Leadership students to the stage. We have 3 that are graduated for this semester. We have Nancy Baird, Mayala Wu, and Alicia Pomare. And I can see that Mayaldo, Carrie is coming up to the stage here. Good to see you. So this is Mayali Carrie Wu, and her degree, Master of Science Nursing, Healthcare Administration and Leadership, and the title of her dissertation, Targeted Case Management Involvement on 30-Day Readmission in Patients with Congestive Heart Failure. So congratulations. And next we're going to have Dr. Reyes come up for nursing education.
Good evening. I'm Dr. Reyes, the chair of nursing education. I'm actually going to have Dr. Santiago introduce our graduates. So the MSN Nursing Ed graduates, please come up.
This is Alyssa Lim. She has an MSN in nursing education, and her thesis, her title of her scholarly project was on the nursing faculty shortage. Do mentorship programs increase retention rates? Thank you.
I'm Dr. Margaret Brady, and I'm the director of the Pediatric Nurse Practitioner in the School Nurse Credential Program. So I'm really excited to welcome to the stage those graduates who are receiving their MSN, the Pediatric Nurse Practitioners, and the School Nurse Credential Program students. Usually pediatric people are really quick, so chop chop. They're so excited. So we all are excited. Thank you. This is Gina DiMattillo, and she is receiving her MSN in Pediatric Nurse Practitioner. The title of her capstone project was Empowering Caregivers, enhancing early intervention for developmental delays in premature infants. Congratulations. Next is Angela Davidson. She's receiving her MSN as a pediatric nurse practitioner, and her capstone project was Beyond the Basics, supporting the mother-infant dyad. Congratulations, Angela. Good to see you. And last but not least is Valeria Mata. She is receiving, you've got some fans out there. She's receiving her school nurse credential and her Master of Science in School Nursing. Her capstone project was telehealth's role in reducing readmission rates among heart failure patients in school settings. Congratulations.
Hello, everyone. My name is Dr. Regina Rico. I am the program director for the Psych Mental Health Nurse Practitioners. You guys, come on down. This is Justin Tolentino. His degree is MSN, Psychiatric Mental Health Nurse Practitioner. The title of his dissertation was Bridging the Gap, Reducing Recidivism Through Synchronized Care for Justice Involved African American Men with Co-occurring Mental Health Disorders. This is Comfort Ayernopi. Her title of her dissertation is Herbal Galactogenesis, oh, she has to help me with this one, and Mental Health Support in Breastfeeding Mothers. Oyen Iyana Rora. How did I say that, family? They helped me pronounce it. The title of her dissertation is Screening for Early Schizophrenia, Risk Detection in Genetically Predisposed Adults. Happy mama. Cameron Siddiqui. Title of his dissertation is Critical Consequences, How Nursing Shortages Affect ICU Patient Outcomes. Carolina Erini, I have to say it slowly, Christolakis. She also is receiving her psych mental health nurse practitioner. Her dissertation is Clinical Implications, the Effect of Nurses' Burnout on Quality of Care. Lynn Hai. Title of her dissertation is The Effectiveness of N-acetylcysteine in Reducing Hair Pulling Frequency and Symptom Severity within 12 weeks compared to traditional pharmacotherapy or non-pharmacological interventions in adults with trichotillomania. Long one. Hair pulling. Salamatu Kar. Dissertation title is The Effectiveness of Cognitive Behavioral Therapy in Reducing Symptoms of PTSD in the U.S. Military Veterans. You're welcome. Brooke Schmidt. Title of dissertation is Beyond Traditional Antidepressants, the Role of Ketamine in Treatment-Resistant Depression. Congratulations. I think their whole class showed up. Shanruk Anwar. Title of dissertation, Improving Medication Adherence in Patients with Schizophrenia. Ariel Alexander Gonzalez. Title of dissertation, Cognitive Behavioral Therapy as a First-Line Treatment for Anxiety Disorders. Briselda Gonzalez. Dissertation paper, Mental Health Outcomes Following Bariatric Surgery. You're welcome. Gabrielle Staros Caldwell. Title of dissertation, Addressing Mental Health Literacy in African American Communities, Culturally Sensitive Interventions for Mental Health Professionals. Samantha Rose Ubanes. Title of dissertation, Post-Traumatic Stress Disorder in Veterans. Sarah APU. I think I pronounced that right. Title of dissertation, Postpartum Depression and Nutritional Supplementation, a Preventative Approach. Lena Kassar. Title of dissertation, Treatment of Depressive Symptoms with Glutamatergic Psychotropics. Amber Batras. Title of dissertation, Digital Therapeutics Examining the Efficacy of Online Treatment Services for Mental Health. Sarita Lau. Title of dissertation, Examining psilocybin, a medication, for treatment-resistant depression. We have all these great researchers out here who are going to try new drugs and new treatments. We need it. Michelle Kim. Title of dissertation, Barriers and Facilitators to Telepsychiatry Adoption Among Underserved Populations. Congratulations, guys.
Hi, everyone. everyone. I'm Dr. Amanda Thurman. I'm co-chair of the Associate Advanced Practice Nursing Program. I'm from the San Diego campus, and we get the pleasure of, I think, having the biggest group here tonight. So will all of the FNP students and adult Gero NP students please come to the stage? All right. Thank you. We have Daisy Hernandez Badajoz. Did I say that right? Daisy did her project on correlation between short sleep duration and hypertension in adults. Feel free to shout out and clap and announce after I say the names. I think that works better. Margot Royer. All right, Margot is MSN Family Nurse Practitioner. Title of her project was Best Clinical Risk Assessment Stool for Osteoporosis Screening, Women aged 50 years and older. Congratulations, Margot. All right, now we have Christina West. Christina is a family nurse practitioner. The title of her project was the PHQ-9 as a screening tool for depression in adolescents in primary care with the goal of increasing referrals to mental health specialists. Congratulations, Christina. We have Petronilla Jitanga. Petronilla wrote her paper on effects of increased availability of GLP-1 RAs on weight loss in African American adults. Congratulations, Petronilla. Soraya Ruth Vibar. Soraya wrote her paper on implementation of cultural competence training for healthcare providers to increase breast cancer screening among LGBTQ patients. Congratulations, Soraya. We have Mackenzie Saturn. Mackenzie wrote her paper on inositol supplementation to restore spontaneous ovulation in polycystic ovarian syndrome. Congratulations, Mackenzie. We have Brian Stephen Castillo. Brian wrote his paper on implementing a provider-prescribed step count intervention to improve glycemic control in patients with type 2 diabetes. Congratulations, Brian. Laubna Labib Hana. Lubna is getting her master's in family nurse practitioner. Her title of her paper was Implementing Lipid Screening in Pediatrics, age 6 to 12 years. Congratulations, Lubna. Keanu Horcasitas. Keanu wrote his paper on integration of artificial intelligence in clinical decision support systems. Congratulations, Keanu. Brianna Alejandra Brianna wrote her paper on culturally tailored education for the Latino population with diabetes type 2. Congratulations, Brianna. Trey Thompson. Trey wrote his paper on implementing workflow optimization strategies to improve burnout rates in nurse practitioners working in primary care settings. Congratulations, Trey. Stephen Tran. Stephen wrote his paper on lowering the threshold for BMI cutoff for Asian Americans as a diabetic screening tool from 25 kilograms per metered square to 23 kilograms per metered square to improve early diabetic detection. Good paper. Congratulations, Stephen. Unisa Zambrano. Unisa's paper was long-term effects of melatonin use in children with autism. Congratulations, Unisa. Valencia Olympia Pereira. Valencia wrote her paper on effectiveness of provider training used the CDC's STEADY initiative on fall prevention in community-dwelling older adults. Congratulations, Valencia. Ashley Richards. Ashley's getting her Master's of Science Nursing, family nurse practitioner, and her paper was Evaluation of Most Effective Exercise Routine for Reducing Cancer-Related Fatigue. Congratulations, Ashley. Do you want a pin? You can have one of mine here. Yes, yes, here. Oh gosh, here. Wardrobe malfunction. There you go. We got you. We got you. Okay, Heather Wright. Heather wrote her paper on an evidence-based medicine approach to nurse practitioner-driven antibiotic stewardship for adolescents labeled penicillin allergic. Congratulations, Heather. All right. Thank you. All right, we have Han Lu. Han's paper was on preventing or delaying type 2 diabetes mellitus in geriatric Asian American population through diet modifications. Congratulations, Han. Jessica Nicole. Jessica wrote her paper on the role of mindfulness in weight loss for postmenopausal women. Congratulations, Jessica. John Hathaway. John wrote his paper on improving awareness among primary care providers that women who had gestational diabetes need early screening for type 2 diabetes. Yes, yes, they do. Congratulations, John. Now my hair thing's falling out. Okay, we have Natasha Campbell Zai. Natasha wrote her paper on decreasing childhood mortality through emergency preparedness and current technology. Love that. Congratulations, Natasha. All right. Ralph Reiner Tan Morales. Ralph wrote his paper on nurse practitioner-led mailed fecal immunochemical test outreach, a strategy to improve colorectal cancer screening. Love that. Congratulations, Ralph. Losing my hat here. Okay. Oh, is it? Yes. Thank you. Sorry, everybody. This is very important. Okay, thank you. Okay. We have Jenny Yunsal Han. All right, Jenny wrote her paper on the effect of a plant-based whole food diet on improving cardiovascular health in adults at high risk for cardiovascular disease. Congratulations, Jenny. You are so sweet. Yes, I'm just getting all sorts of goodies up here. How's that? Thank you. Thanks. Leah Basic. Leah wrote her paper on management of chronic kidney disease in African Americans. Congratulations, Leah. Leah. Daisy Hernandez. Daisy wrote her paper on improving ENDS screening and education, a provider-focused intervention for adolescent health. Congratulations, Daisy. Oh. All right. Are you ready for this? This is Riman Edward Batahara Saragi. That wasn't even all of it. Last name Sumbayak. All right. Title of the paper was Improving Detection of Men's Depression Used in PHQ-9. Love it. Thank you. Congratulations, Riman. Andrew Ho. Andrew's paper was titled Seizure-Associated Traumatic Brain Injury.
Let's go, Drew!
And last but not least, Adrian Quesada. Adrian's paper is Integrating Mental Health Care into HIV Treatment, a comprehensive approach to improving health outcomes. Congratulations, Adrian. Congratulations, FNP graduates. And now I'd like to invite up the postmasters graduates. Are there any here today? Oh, good. Postmasters means they have a master's already in nursing, and so they've come back for a certificate. All of you can do that. We have Alexandra Rios. She's a postmaster certificate, family nurse practitioner. And because she already has a master's, there's no required paper, so she just did her clinical hours and will be certified to be a nurse practitioner. So congratulations, Alexandra. Next, we'll be presenting awards. And Dr. French will be explaining what those are.
Good evening. My name is Dr. Karen French, and I have the privilege of being the chair for the Advanced Practice Registered Nursing. So very proud of each one of you. I know how hard this program is. I'm here to give awards tonight, and I know we'd love to give everyone an award, but there are a few categories. The first category, and there's several recipients for this, is the Outstanding Graduate Award. The Outstanding Graduate Award is given to a student in high academic standing and who demonstrates excellence in clinical practice. The first student, and these are in no particular order, is Miaoli Carrie Wu, MSN Healthcare Administration Leadership. I'd like to invite the next recipient up to the stage as well, and they'll each receive the award from Dr. Posa. It's for Biljana Peltier, Nursing Education. Our next recipient is Brian Castillo, Family Nurse Practitioner. The next recipient for this same award is Keanu Horcasitas. Our next recipient is Ralph Morales, Family Nurse Practitioner. And then the final recipient in this category is Soraya Ruth Vibar, Family Nurse Practitioner. The next award is called the Outstanding Second Degree Award, and this is given to an entry-level master's student in high academic standing and who demonstrates excellence in clinical practice. Would Sarita Ann Smith-Lau, Psych Mental Health Nurse Practitioner, please come up. The next recipient in this same category, Nancy Baird, Healthcare Administration and Leadership. She's not here tonight, so we'll be sure to get her that award. And the final one in this category is Alicia Pomare, Healthcare Administration and Leadership, who also will be getting this award. The next category is the Spiritual Care Award. And this is given to a student who has done significant work in development or application of spiritual care. And this award is given to Angela Davidson, Pediatric Nurse Practitioner. And our final award is given to a student. It's called the Benita Heiskes Award, named after a former faculty member. The qualifications are the student must have a high GPA. They would have made a contribution to the School of Nursing above and beyond that required of students in their work for specific courses. and have participated in research while undertaking the graduate program. And that award is given to Valencia Olympia Pereira, family nurse practitioner and school nurse credential.
Good. How about a big round of applause for all of our graduates? All right. Next, please enjoy the video on Iota Sigma, and we will have, it's our Nursing Honor Society, so thank you.
I'm Dr. Jenna Reyes, the current chapter president of Iota Sigma, the Azusa Pacific University chapter of Sigma. What is Sigma, you might ask? Sigma is an honor society of nursing founded in 1922 by 6 nurses at Indiana University Training School for Nurses. Sigma has celebrated over 100 years of excellence in nursing. There are more than 560 chapters worldwide and 135,000 members in over 100 countries. Our very own Sigma chapter was founded in the spring of 1981 by a handful of then nursing faculty. 42 years later, Iota Sigma is still growing strong. The Honor Society only extends membership to students in baccalaureate or graduate level programs who have demonstrated superior academic achievement, academic integrity, and professional leadership potential, and to the nurse leader exhibiting exceptional achievements in nursing. I would like to now recognize those who are Sigma members. Would the nursing faculty present who belong to Sigma please stand up and be recognized? And any members of the audience who are Sigma members, either as alumni of APU or to another Sigma chapter, please stand up and be recognized. And finally, student nurses who have been inducted into Iota Sigma, please stand up and be recognized. Everybody, please look around and see who all the members of Sigma are. We all stand united to bring leadership skills and expertise into your nursing practice. You may now all sit down. Thank you. You've now seen that you are not alone. Where will you go with the knowledge you have received into your nursing education? Please know your Sigma chapter is here to serve you as you move forward into your nursing journey. Sigma support does not end once you leave this campus. It is the beginning. Whatever platform you practice in, there is a need for nursing leadership. Sigma exists to develop superior achievement in nursing. Iota Sigma is calling on our graduating nursing students to be bold in your quest for excellence in nursing practice. Follow your passion, your dreams, and promote the skills and clinical excellence your School of Nursing has provided to you. Iota Sigma wants to celebrate with you and all of your accomplishments. Make sure we have your current email address so we can stay connected. Don't forget us, because we will not forget you. Iota Sigma is here to help you in your role as a nurse. Congratulations.
And now, before we close the ceremony with a benediction, I would like to honor 2 very special people that are here tonight that have chosen to retire. These 2 individuals represent over close to 80 years of academic excellence and teaching, both teaching at the nurse practitioner level. And so would Anna Hefner and Nancy Sabin please join me on the stage here? And both of these 2 individuals have been granted by the provost and the academic cabinet the distinguished honor of being Professor Emeriti, which we always joke because not only do they get access to the library and some of the resources from APU, they can come back to faculty meeting. We know they're looking forward to that. So Nancy Sabin is joining me here first. Nancy is a family nurse practitioner who supports primarily our San Diego campus. She's taught at APU for over 10 years in our nurse practitioner programs, and prior to that, she was 20 plus years at University of San Diego in their nurse practitioner program. So Nancy, your expertise not only in pediatrics and your commitment to care of the vulnerable populations and your missions work has certainly been significant, and we will miss you in the classroom and hope you do not go far. And thank you so much for your years of service. And Dr. Hefner, Anna Hefner, has been with APU teaching here over 40 years. She started in teaching obstetrics in the undergrad nursing program and taught there for many, many years. Then developed a love of simulation and became our director of simulation, serving both in the undergrad program as well as the grad program. Don't look at me, Anna, because we're not crying. And then most recently, she's been working in our nurse practitioner program, both in the family. She holds a pediatric nurse practitioner as well as a PhD in nursing and a Master's of Art in Special Education. And so, Anna, I hope you do not go far either. Now, Anna is also a nurse practitioner with me in liver clinics and liver disease, and she holds a fellow in the American Association of Study of Liver Diseases, which is she is one of 4 nurses to hold that designation in the U.S. So, Anna, your commitment to nursing education and to the next generation of students has been tremendous, and we will miss you and know you will not go far. And now I'm going to call up our student to give the benediction, Jessica Nicole.
Please pray with me. Father God, we come before you tonight with admiration for your love, your sovereignty, and your mercy. Thank you for bringing us to this significant milestone in our journey. You have guided us through years of study, sacrifice, and service, and today we celebrate the fruits of our labor. You have brought together a group of people who desire to bring healing, to bind up the brokenhearted and comfort those who mourn. We acknowledge that the calling to serve in nursing and the health sciences is a sacred one, a vocation of healing and compassion. You have invited us to join you in the good works that you have prepared in advance for us to do, and we accept the invitation. We pray, Lord, that you would carve out a place for us to join you in your redeeming work. Give us confidence to embrace new roles and courage to take risks. We pray for comfort and strength when we make mistakes and peace when we feel overwhelmed. Calm any anxieties about an unknown future, as we know your divine presence will go with us. The forces of evil sometimes feel so strong and the needs are so great, but there is power in the group gathered here. Make us your advocates of health and wholeness. We thank you for your many gifts. Thank you for the opportunity to further our education, for curious minds that compel us to learn more, and hearts that want to do good, knowing that the God who planted these seeds and started the good work in us will see it to completion. We receive our callings and request that you guide our paths. We trust you to accomplish these things in us and through us. God, you do not change, and you are worthy of our trust. I pray that you will make us worthy of your calling and equip us by your power. We ask these things as your servants with thankfulness for whatever opportunities arise in this new chapter. Amen.
Thank you, everyone. You're dismissed. Congratulations.